Hey guys, and welcome to another episode of Conan Exiles News. In this episode, we're going to be talking about the latest update, Update 22, which has given us new things to the game for the first time, which is awesome. But first, there are some things to cover. Namely, server wipes. So all of the official servers are having all of their buildings wiped. All of the player inventories are being wiped. All of the character levels are remaining the same. But you're basically going to have to start again in terms of your building and generating all your resources. Now, this doesn't necessarily mean that all private servers are also going to be wiped, but there is an option for this to happen. So it's probably a 50-50 chance whether your server is going to get wiped or not. So I guess you're just going to have to log in and find out. We have some new features, guys, new features. So in the last video, I talked about the things that they discussed in PAX East and GDC. One of those features is the new decay system. So what this does is essentially runs down a timer based on how long you spend near your property. If nobody who owns that property is near the property for a certain period of time, then it becomes destroyable by anyone. Essentially, you're losing your damage protection. Which is really awesome because it means that, all of these people that try the game, they build a little 2x2 and then just leave it like the next day. And they're in a really good spot and you want to build in that place, but there's a little 2x2 there stopping you. It means you just be able to tear that down and you'll be able to then claim that land, which is really awesome. Now, it is disabled by default on the private servers, but it is enabled by default on all the official servers. So some private servers may not have this enabled yet, but all the official servers have this released now. The second new feature that we've got is the die system. So as you can see on my character here, I'm wearing the traditional setite choker. Let's have a quick look. So I've got my die options here. I can reset that to the original color, which is white. So that's what it should look like normally. There we go. But I've dyed it red to match the Zamorian dancer skirt, which I think is really awesome. There we go. And simple as that, guys. I will be releasing a video on the dyes in the coming days, so stay tuned for that. There's lots of different dyes as well, so that's really cool. But we'll cover that later. There are 8 new weapons that have been added to the game, and all of the weapons have been rebalanced now to do damage based on the level that you unlock, which is really awesome because before, most of the weapons you didn't really need to unlock at all. I mean, essentially you only needed to unlock the iron sword, the long sword, and the ancient Kopesh. That was all the weapons you needed. You can unlock the trident as well and the iron spear. They also did a decent amount of damage, and also the warhammer as well for PvP. Is quite a high damage event. But now all of the weapons scale with the level that you unlock, which brings in a new problem in itself, I guess, the fact that you have to then spend all of your feat points unlocking all of the weapons. So as you progressively level up, you're just picking the new weapon for your level. I guess that's more what they designed anyway.